Thanks, Alex. Let's talk about the clouds and also the rain. We have another round of showers and storms, some of which could be on the heavy side. In fact, some of it will be borderline severe, all dependent on a few things. I will point out, that we're seeing some action develop out to the west, and our environment is not conducive for widespread severe weather. But as you know, all it takes is one strong storm over a populated area, and it can make some headlines. So that's what we're going to be looking for today. Getting some sunshine reported around Port Huron and Port Sanilac, but we're seeing storms develop to the west, well to the west. So we'll be watching them all afternoon. And we have some activity down here to the southwest or south of Hillsdale. And this is just garden variety rain for the moment. But the deeper we get into the afternoon and the early evening hours, the greater the likelihood that some of these storms could be intense or simply put strong to severe. There's the cold front. You can see right along that boundary, boom, right there. You're starting to see these storms ignite. I will add the warm front's going to warm us up, but it's reintroducing the muggy meter, which is going to spike. Even that is temporary. I'm going to show you some good news there with the muggy meter. It looks like it's going to drop for a couple of days. Focusing just on the storm threats. Gusty winds anywhere from 60 miles per hour or greater, but I'm going to say even a 50-mile-per-hour storm can produce some issues as far as the gusty winds. So keep that in mind. Even if it doesn't reach a severe level, it could still cause some issues. And flooding rain, just like we saw last week, same scenario, same type of atmosphere for this week. Another way to look at this timing, you'll see we're dealing with it right now, but into around, say, 4 to 6 o'clock, these are going to be the storms that could pop up in the heat that can give us some issues, especially if they happen to occur over a populated area. From Port Sanilac to Pontiac, we'll see them all over the place, and we'll be watching them. Here's the good news, though. Once this moves out, life behind the cold front that's triggering the storms right now is going to cool us down. That's because the muggy meter is going to drop. So after it wrings all of this moisture out, causing some flooding issues in some spots, the muggy meter shows drier air is going to take over. That'll be not only for Tuesday, but possibly Wednesday and Thursday. So we'll get a couple of days with these dew points down into the upper 50s and low 60s. That's a comfortable feel. It is temporary because once we get to the 4th of July, the humidity is going to be back along with the summer heat. 86 degrees for Friday for the 4th of July. And then from there, right on cue, we're talking about 90s returning. 92 on Saturday. We'll go for 90 on Sunday. Between the 2 days on the holiday weekend, I think Sunday we'll have the best chance of seeing some rain over the weekend. Not the greatest chance, but we'll put about a 30% for the moment. But before we even get there, we'll have a dry and quiet stretch leading into the holiday.